Hi everyone. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to provide you with some information about the landlord's responsibilities and tenant's responsibilities when it comes to a tenancy. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Bida Delisi. I have a background in real estate and property management. I'm also a landlord myself and the owner of Stonegate Legal Services. I have helped hundreds of landlords with their tenancy matters, and I want to help you with yours. In every single one of our videos, you're going to learn something that you're going to implement in your business as a landlord that will give you edge over your tenant. In this video, we're going to talk about what is the landlord's responsibility and what is the tenant's responsibility during a tenancy. Let's talk about landlord's responsibilities first. The landlord is responsible to maintain and repair the rental unit or the rental premises when they become aware of the maintenance or repair request. The landlord is also responsible not to interfere with vital services. An example of that, for example, is if a tenant stops paying rent, some landlords get, over anxious or frustrated and they want to shut off the water or they want to shut off the hydro. The landlord is responsible not to interfere with vital services for whatever reason. The landlord is also responsible not to interfere with the reasonable enjoyment of the property while the tenant is living at the property. An example of this is too many frequent notices of inspection. When notices of inspections are becoming frequent, so if the landlord is accessing the property 4, 5, 6, 7 times in 1 month for the purpose of inspection, this is often an interference with the tenant. The landlord is responsible to not change the locks to the property for whatever reason. If in fact the locks are changed, the landlord must provide a spare key to the tenant. With respect to notices of entry, the landlord must provide the tenant with 24 hours of notice to enter the unit, except in cases of emergencies. The reason why we're telling you it's important for landlords to be responsible when it comes to owning and operating rental property is that landlords need to own and operate rental property and treat it like a business. And when you're treating it like a business, you have to follow certain rules and procedures. Now let's talk about what the tenant's responsibilities are when it comes to a tenancy. The tenant is responsible to pay the rent in full and on time when rent becomes due. The tenant is also responsible not to harass the landlord and not to interfere with the landlord's reasonable enjoyment of the property. The tenant is also responsible to not change the locks to the rental unit or the rental premises without either providing a copy of the key to the landlord or obtaining permission. The tenant must also maintain the property or the rental premises in an ordinary state of cleanliness. If you have any questions regarding landlord's responsibilities and tenant responsibilities when a tenancy is in motion, leave us a comment below.